Hello students, today we will learn about jump statements in Python. So what are jump statements in Python? Actually, jump statements in Python are used to transfer program control in any part of the program. In any part of the program. So what all, which all are these? These are the following. Break statement is the first one, continue is the second one, and pass statement is the third one. These are the three statements which are used in Python to transfer program control in any part of the program, anywhere, wherever you want, depending upon the condition you have given, where you have applied, in which block you have applied. So here let us start with the break statement. So break statement is used to transfer your program control out of the loop. Let us suppose, see this example, out of the loop. So keep in mind, this is C. I have applied one loop for I in range 1 to 10 and 1 to 11. Loop will move to 1 to 10. So here if I equal to 5, I have compared it. I have used comparison operator, double equal to, and then if I is becoming 5, what is happening? The control will be broken. Control will break and the program will be transferred out of the for loop block. So now see here, this how this loop is functioning. If I'll start it from 1, loop is, because that here 1 to 11 has been given, so I'll start it from 1. As the loop will start from 1, it will move here, it will check out for I is not equal to 5, so loop will move to else part of the block. And when it will come here, it will move inside, and now when it has moved inside, it will be printing value of I. So what was it? I was having 1, so 1 will be printed. Now again the loop will go back, and when it will go back, I will become 2. When I has become 2, again it will come down here, because this condition is true, because I is falling from between 1 to 11. So if condition is true, it will move inside the for loop. So when it has moved inside the for loop, now again it will be checking out if I equal to 5. No, it is not equal to 5. So what does that mean? This loop will not move inside this. This will be moving in the else part of it. So when it will move in the else part, again it will be printing value of I, that is 2. So once that has been done, loop will again go back here. I will be become 3, so it will not move here, it will come down here. I will become 4, it will not move here, it will come down here, and it will be printing your 1 2 3 4. But now when loop has moved to next number, that is I equal to 5, now this condition has become true. When it has become true, it will move inside this break, and as it will be encountering your break statement, as we have already seen here, that break statement is used to transfer the program control out of the loop. So this program control will be transferred out of the loop, means this will be just jumping out and it will directly moving to program over. So that means even this line print, will this line printed, even it will not move to this line, so this line will also be ignored. So simply the output of the program will be 1 2 3 4, and program over is the last line that has been written here, and that will be printed. Like this break statement will work. Now we move to next statement of the jump statement, and that is continue statement. What continue does, continue again, this is a jump statement, so this will also be transferring program control out of the loop, but where it will be sending back to the header. So when see this, how this will be sending back to the header, means when continue will be encountered, this will be moving here again, moving here. I mean, header means for I in range 1 to 11 will again be executed with continue. So now what is happening here? See, let us understand the functioning of this loop, how it is working. So I have written here for I in range 1 to 11, and if I equal to 5, so again try to understand it in the same way. When I equal to 1, in the first go it will be I will become 1. When I is 1, it will not come here at all. So so it will move to else part of it. I mean this I equal to 5 will become false. So when it is false, it will not come here, it will go to else part of it. So when it has moved to else part, what it will be doing, it will be printing value of I. So it is 1. So 1 is printed here. Then again it will go back here. Now again when it is going back, I will be incremented, and that has become 2. When I has become 2, again this condition is falling in that range, value of I is falling in this range. When it has fall in this range, then what will happen, this condition again will be checked, this is not true, so it will come down here. So 2 will be printed here, again 3 will be printed here, 4 will be printed here, and now 5 has come. When I has become 5, it will come down here. When I has become 5, that means this statement is true, it will move inside this continue. When continue has encountered, that means loop will directly move back to for again. So now I will become, so that means this line will also not be printed, so keep in mind. So continue will be moving this control block control loop control back to for header. So here in the for loop, now I has become 6, because nothing was done in this I equal to 5, so it has moved back to 6. So when I has become 6, again it will check out for this will not be true. When it will not be true, it will come down here in the else block, and when it has come to else block, then again it will be printing that. So 6 has been printed, 7 will be printed, 8 will be printed, 9 will be printed, and 10 loop the last number 11 is excluded, so loop will move from 1 to 10. So that's why the output is like this. Now next comes out pass statement. And now in the pass statement, actually the aim of the pass statement is to help your compiler to go on with execution something, although output will not be affected in pass statement. But sometime in a block, if you are leaving anything instead of leaving anything blank, I mean if that situation is coming up, instead of leaving blank, what you can do, you can use pass statement there, and so that the block part will not remain empty, and as well as compiler will have something to execute. So pass statement pass statement is not ignored, please keep in mind. It is not like comment statement, because comments are used for the reference purpose for the developer itself. But when it comes to pass statement, it is not ignored, it is executed by compiler, but there will be no output, no impact on the output at all. As far as your change of modification of output is concerned, that will not take place at all. So here I have written, whenever we don't have anything to write in a part of a block, we use their pass statement instead of leaving that block empty. It helps compiler, as it doesn't ignore at as it does not ignored by compiler, and simultaneously it does not change output for output of the program execution. So that means program will move on, and but output will not be coming anything. Now I will tell real use of it. Let us suppose if you are using a print statement, and in the print statement you are printing something on the printer. There, if you have used this pass statement in the program, then your printer will move even in that area, but it will not be printing anything. So compiler will be knowing that I have to move to this, I have to move ahead from here. So it helps compiler and as well as the execution of overall program. So that's why we use pass statement, and wherever we are leaving anything blank, instead of leaving blank, we can use here pass statement. See how we are using this. Here is an example. Let us suppose I have a one variable exam hall leaving before 3 hours equal to yes. If some student is leaving exam hall before 3 hours, so we don't have anything to say him. He can leave. He is free to go out if he has done his paper. Although 3 hours time is given for the purpose of your best effort, best testing as much as you can write, because 3 hours time remains sufficient for any exam. So if anyone is leaving, we don't have anything to say there. He'll move. So here, to as a output, we will just pass this part. But in the else part, if any student is giving his 100%, surely he'll get far better marks or far better understanding. Not only getting marks is important, but he will have enough time to understand the paper. And if he wants to improve something in his written material, he can do even those things. So that's why in the other part of this exam hall leaving before 3 hours, we have written, I attempted all the questions as I had sufficient time of 3 hours. Sufficient the time of 3 hours. And in the earlier case, we don't have anything to say to student, so here that will have a pass there. Now another example in our list, and this list is printing numbers which are not even. Printing numbers which are not even. So when the numbers are even, we don't have anything to say. We will just pass it. So first of all, we have started a loop in the list with a variable a, and that variable is being tested for even numbers. And if even number is there, then we don't have anything to say. Means we will be just ignoring that part as far as writing or printing of material is concerned. But compiler is knowing that this block has been executed, and it will be moved ahead. So that has been moved ahead. Now as per this, when 4 is coming up, it will be passed. 7 will be coming up, it will move to else part of it. And when it is moving to else part of it, that will be printed. Then 3 again, that is not divisible by 2, so it is not an even number, so again it will move to else part, so it will be printed. Then 20 will not be printed, again it is an even number. And 19 will also move to else part, and that's why 19 will also be printed. So this is the use of pass statement, and developers use on these jump statement. So you can your you can test your knowledge how good you could understand this particular part. And thank you very much for seeing this, please.